Hey guys, the Balloon here, and today's another BTD6 video, and today's going to be the 2 Mega Pops challenge, because just recently I've been on a mission to knock out all of these achievements in this game, and I am so close, but unfortunately my 2 Mega Pops is reset for whatever reason, so I figured to do a new strategy, an even easier one, and the Sub Commander is the answer. I'm sure someone's done this one before, but let me tell you guys, it's super easy, and the best part is we're going to do it on Cubism. That's how easy it is. So no more logs for this 2 Mega Pops. Cubism, Sub Commander, let's go. So of course, before we drop that first tower, definitely hit that like button if you like what you're watching. Consider subscribing if you're new, because it does help out the channel. And then you guys watch a ton of videos, so I know you hear all the time the 75% of you who are watching this video are not subscribed, but unfortunately it is the sad truth. So definitely just hit that subscribe button because you're awesome, and definitely go over to twitch.tv/Doubloon, because that is where I live stream a lot of balloons, a lot of Fall Guys, just whatever is on my mind that day. But our first tower is going to be the sub, but not the Sub Commander. This is going to be a separate sub, and you're going to want to put him like pixel perfect, well, not pixel perfect, but just as far down as you possibly can, because he can go like pretty much off the water over here, and this will probably be the hardest part, to be honest with you, just placing this tower. So drop him there and then get his longer range. And then what's cool is it kind of ranges right here, so he's going to be our camo detection, which is going to be pretty nice. And then we're going to get, for lead detection, will be an alchemist, of course. But guys, this is gonna be a pretty short video as well, because there's really not much to do. We're gonna wait for Sub Commander, we're gonna wait for the perma-brew on the alchemist. That's how easy this is. We're gonna literally just sit there and do nothing for $64,000 and knock it out. So it's pretty cool. But like I said in the intro, they might be nerfing the sub. I think someone said that Ninja Kiwi said that. So the problem with that, let me put this tower, and what we're doing is we're going to make it straight line with this one so we can aim a little better. So like right there. And then you're going to want to get longer range and advanced intel. But someone said that Ninja Kiwi said that they're going to be nerfing the Sub Commander because he's too awesome. So hopefully it's just the price, because then this won't affect us at all, and it's not just some crazy nerf like he doesn't, like, I'm just hoping it's the price, guys. I'm hoping it's not something crazy like he doesn't attack as fast, or his Pierce is bad, or whatever it may be, just because I don't like when they do that, because the Sub Commander is awesome and we've been rocking him a lot for a lot of strategies lately. So hopefully he stays with us and stays strong. But if it does happen, guys, definitely use this video on logs. So that is the other thing I want to tell you. So if you're watching this and you think, wow, that's still a little too tough for me, I don't want to deal with that, go to logs, and you're going to have to skip the last part, because or not have to skip the last part, but I'm going to throw in a couple towers here just to get through 98 that you're not going to need on logs. It'll be way too easy. And I've done it on logs. Then I was like, this is so easy. Let's take it over to Cubism. And that's kind of why we're here now. So like I'm saying, do this on logs if you just want the super easy version, but you can do it here too, just because it's fun. And it's a better change of scenery than every single challenge video or achievement video I do is on logs. And it gets a little old after a while. We're going to get twin guns, and then we're going to get airburst darts. And then after airburst darts, we're going to get this guy to camo. And then we're going to worry about our leads. Then we're going to get an alchemist. And then we're going to get a Sub Commander. And then we're going to get... That's pretty much it, guys. Like, it's that simple. We're going to get this Sub Commander, then the alchemist to a perma-brew. And then we're going to get a glue gunner. And then I'm going to show you the tower at the end. I know some of you will skip ahead to see it, but the tower at the end that saves our life is so weird. Like, I know he's an awesome tower, and he works on a lot of challenges, because when you need to stop ceramics, this is the go-to tower. But my gosh, guys, this is so crazy how he literally can save 98. Like, I tried sabotages to make it easier, and it wasn't that easy. I tried getting the call to arms to make it easier, and it wasn't that easy. But just throwing these 2 towers down makes it like so simple. And I know you're all just itching to find out, so we'll get there. But it's only for 98. Other than that, everything else is just easy, lemon squeezy, whatever that saying is. So now we have to worry about camo, so we're going to get advanced intel and then submerge and support. And now this guy will never pop another balloon in his little balloon life on this round, because we don't need him to. We only need 2 million pops on this guy, and we have to give or take 40,000 from everybody else. So he's contributed about 800. The alchemist is going to do like 8 grand on his own, and that's pretty much gonna be it, guys. It's gonna be kind of cool. Well, the next thing we're gonna do now that we did that is we need our lead. So how we're gonna do this is we're going to place him right here, but make sure his little range bubble is like more than half over his body, so like over his head and stuff. But we also want him to see this area as well, so he can pop the leads that come out. So we're gonna go there in acidic mixture dip, just because we know that his acidic mixture dip kind of sucks and it doesn't work half the time. So just to guarantee it, he's also going to be able to pop leads right here as well, and we don't have to wait till the end of the track if we put him right next to it, because I don't like doing that. And that's another reason I chose Cubism as well, is because it's not going to take 10 years to get this thing done. We can knock it out pretty quickly, which is pretty awesome. So now we're going to get triple guns, and then after triple guns, we're going to get armor piercing darts, and it's that simple, guys. Armor piercing darts will carry for a while, and we'll get our alchemist up to a 400. Then we'll get our sub commander. So then we'll start skipping ahead a lot and everything. And this will be a relatively short video. Usually they're 25-30 minutes for chimps, but there's not much to do here. I wish there was. I wish I could hang out with you guys longer, but like I said, not much to do. So this is super easy. And what's crazy is I don't know why I tried so hard with like the crossbow master or the, what is that thing called? The boomerang that I used. He's called, dude, I don't even remember what he's called, guys. This one, we did a boomerang one. Oh, permacharge. Okay, we did the permacharge 2 megapops, and that one was really hard. That one took a lot of extra work. And then the bomb blitz was probably the easiest, but this is even easier than that. And then the other cool thing is that if they do super nerf this and make this like super impossible to use, and I'm getting a ton of comments saying you suck, your video doesn't work, blah blah blah, I'm gonna make an even easier one, because guys, you guys probably all know this tower, but it literally, no abilities, no nothing. You just time it on logs, you just press the button and upgrade, and it destroys the entire thing on its own, which is insane. So if you guys know that tower that I'm talking about, leave it below. But if for all of you who are watching this video probably don't know, which is why you're watching this video, but if you do, definitely let me know below what tower I'm talking about that just OP kills the entire 2 megapops challenge with no effort at all. But this one's pretty much almost there, pretty much there. Now that we got this one, we're gonna get Berserker Brew and then Stronger Stimulant. It feels good, guys. It feels good to do another tutorial video. I know I did that one on Half Cash Flooded Valley, but that one was a little bit of a struggle. This one is a lot easier, a lot more fun, and I get to help you guys out, and I got to get my own achievement with this. Pretty cool, because if you guys didn't see in that intro, I'm almost there, guys. The Sapper one's gonna take me like 25 years to complete, but I'll have the race one after next week because I spend a lot of money on races because I suck at it. But then the Sapper one will take that time. Then I've cleared all of the achievements, which is pretty awesome to say, so I'm pretty excited about it. All right, and then what we're gonna do here is now wait for our sub commander. So we will skip ahead to that. So if you're watching this in the future and they did nerf our poor sub commander, and I'm hoping that they just nerf the price of him, we're still at 30 grand or 31,000 and we only cost 27. So hopefully you can still knock this out with ease and there shouldn't be any problems from here on out. But if they did some crazy Pierce thing or whatever it may be, who knows, guys. But this is just for the future us, which we don't care about because today is today, and that's the day you're going to knock out this 2 megapops if you haven't yet, or just give this a shot because it's going to be kind of fun. All right, now that we have sub commander, we still have a ton of money. From here, you're probably thinking like, oh, I want to get the village to make him shoot faster. I want a glue gunner to slow the Moabs down, but you don't have to do anything. We're going to literally save up for $64,800 and do absolutely nothing. But now, guys, I have done this 1,000, not 1,000 times. I've done this a dozen times, a handful of times, both on mobile and now on PC, and I've had 0 issues. So if for whatever reason on this RNG planet of Earth that just is random in this game that you have an issue, just grab the village and go faster shooting, or the jungle drums, whatever it's called, and you'll be fine until you get the alchemist up to 64,000. We could do that now. I just don't want to because why not? It's worked every single time, so you should have 0 problems here. We're going to skip ahead to when we have $64,800, and it will look a little scary at times because this guy kind of misses a lot of the camo detection abilities because he'll just let them slip through. But again, it doesn't matter because we have all this time to get them when they come around here and come around there. Let's skip ahead to that perma brew, and from there it's gonna be easy street. So on 82, or what was that, 81, we had a little bit of a rough spot, or it looks like a rough spot. It gets all the way down to this bottom left corner here, down in this area, but it, like I said, doesn't matter, guys. But just in case they did nerf him, and this is the future people watching, like I said, throw down that village first and it wouldn't be a big deal. Just use your jungle drums until you get to this guy. But we have him now, so we're chilling. Now he can pop his leads, he can pop whatever he wants. And if you guys were watching him during this whole time, because you got a lot of time to wait, you saw that his stronger stimulant was there a lot of the time, so you're probably wondering why I did permabrew, but I just wanted this little Moab killer because it's never there. Acidic mixture dips is like 2 seconds long, so I wanted it to be there permanently, and it does definitely help because watch him just demolish all of these things. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do the usual, but get this guy as close as you can, or I guess it really doesn't matter. Just make sure they're both in the area right here. And you're going to go bigger radius jungle drums. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get a glue gunner, and you're going to make sure this glue gunner can hit this bottom path and this middle path. So I guess it really doesn't matter where you put the village. And you're going to go right there. You're going to go stickier, stronger, Moab glue, bigger blobs, and glue splatter. Put him on strong. So we have our alchemist and our glue gunner on strong. And then we have this guy. Now this right here is my, sorry, that song, every time I say this right here, I think of that song. If you guys know what song I'm talking about, drop in the comments below. It cracks me up. Anyways, so this right here can carry you all of the entire rest of the game except for stupid 98. So for a 98, we're going to have to do a little bit of different stuff here, but nothing like, it is crazy. It's crazy to think that for like a couple grand we're going to handle 98 better than this. So if you guys want to, since I'm assuming you already have a black border on Cubism and you just want to try out different things, just get to 98 and then try it this way and see what I mean by how it barely misses it, and then try what I'm going to show you, and then try with a call to arms, try with whatever you want to, anything that you want to throw in there, just do it. You can throw in more glue gunners because they don't see, they get 0 pops. And for those of you who are wondering, 2 mega pops to begin with, because it's like your first step at it, I didn't really explain that very well, but 2 mega pops means you're getting 2 million with just this one tower, and you have about 40,000 spare. I did say that, but I guess I didn't the word I'm looking for. I didn't really explain too well into it, but this guy only has 2,400 pops. This guy is less than 1,000, so we're fine. But I like the glue gunner because if you keep him under 5th tier, he can go to 0 pops always, and he just slows things down and makes them awesome. So if you wanted to throw another one over here, you could. Whatever you want to do. We're gonna have a lot of money left over, and this is super simple, like I said. Okay, one thing we are going to do here, this actually can't carry to the end. I totally forgot what I do here. Oh my gosh. So what we're going to do now, team, is we're going to get an engineer. Oh my gosh, how did I forget like one of the most important parts? So that's why this one is easy, right? So that it's easy because we use the engineer, but it's also not the easiest. It would be, but we have to constantly use this ability, which is not hard by any means. It's actually kind of cool since you get to test abilities if you don't use them too much, and you get to see how awesome the overclock is. And because this guy costs less than, I think, $40,000, the overclock timing is like 100% uptime, meaning that from the time we click that button to the time it regenerates, he will be overclocked, which is really, really cool. So with that said, we're going to overclock from here on out until the end of the game. And you don't have to for a lot of it, like right here, I think you can handle it on your own, but why? We can make it faster, we can get through this even quicker, and it just makes him super awesome. So there we go there. So now that's why this is not the easiest. The one that I mentioned before that I hope you guys drop in the comments of what tower I'm talking about, you don't have to use any abilities, no overclocks, no nothing. You just let him destroy the game, which is what we like to do. And I will be dropping that one within the next couple of weeks, so you guys can try that one as well. But in the meantime, do this one because it's awesome, and the sub commander, we've been using him so much, so it's cool to kind of like pay respects to him by making him do such a cool challenge. Now the next thing we're going to do seems a little backwards just because we just bought this guy so he can give him like unlimited lead power popping and all that kind of stuff, but we're actually going to get an MIB. And the reason why is because it just gets a little crazy on 98. You'll see what I mean, because there's one thing he cannot pop even though he's alchemisted and has all that super juice running through his veins. So we're going to get this guy. And then this is it, guys. This is the final dream team right here. Well, not the final, because like I said, we're going to throw in somebody else, but I'm just back and forth with my thoughts, guys. I'm just really excited to show you this, and it's so stupid of why like 98 gets so cleared so easy. It's so funny, but it's just kind of cool because you guys can kind of see what's trailing up to it. So we pop all the Moabs, the BFBs, the ZOMGs with ease because the sub commander is just a boss, and being alchemisted and this guy slowing him down, super easy stuff. But then if they get through like the ceramics do, they kind of trail, right? And so they get through here, and the next thing you know, he's chasing around the map like he's doing right now. But this one's kind of cool. Look how good he destroys 95, which is pretty cool. You wouldn't like use a sub commander normally to destroy DDTs, but he's killing it. Look at that. All of them gone. But he does start to chase balloons around, right? Which is kind of a bummer because you can sit there and target him, put him on strong, put him on first, all that kind of stuff, but you just want him to pop everything. And so the tower we're going to use for 98 is going to stop that from just chasing around the map, which is our main reason why we lose 98, because it's just too much for him to handle, which is pretty cool. So of course it goes without saying, I hope that you guys keep using your overclock as soon as it's ready, because even a second downtime could cost it. And then you guys are commenting me saying that strategy didn't work, but it could be because of that, because maybe you didn't wait long enough, or you waited too long, to use the overclock, and then you have a problem. Now, if you really wanted to, you could even buy a second overclock, because we're going to have more than enough money. You could buy a second overclock and just make sure the timings are always up without you having to exactly hit it at that right time. So that's another option if you guys want to. And by that, I mean use the first overclock, wait about halfway through, then use another overclock, and now you'll never have to worry about like it not working. It'll always carry over. Or the other thing I would recommend too, like if you're having a little bit of scariness problems with this one, what you can easily do is buy a call to arms, and that's going to pretty much just end this game for you. But we are coming up to the dreaded 98, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do here, and it's kind of funny how it works. I kind of want to show you what happens on 98 first, but I'm kind of weary to take that risk, but I'll do it here for you guys. So this is 98 on its own. And what's going to happen is we're going to have to do the overclock, and then everything's going to start to like kind of get through our defenses a little bit, because he's going to start chasing a little bit, and it gets a little scary. Let's get this overclock going. But I'll get to as far as I can before I have to click out and like restart this thing, because I'm a little scared to like get all this way and then kind of lose. But we'll see what happens here. Oh, I'm getting scared, guys. I'm getting scared. But you can tell that we're not going to be able to handle that. Look at all these balloons he's about to chase right here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, okay, okay. Getting scared, getting scared, getting scared. So take it from my experience. We can't handle this. We can't. But we'll try it anyway. We'll try it. Okay, see right there? They're going to get through. It's just a matter of seconds and we're going to lose. Okay, so since that went through our defense like that and it got a little crazy, we're going to do just a little bit of a tweak here, which is just kind of funny to see how it works. We're going to throw an ice monkey right here. 0, 1, 2. Nothing crazy. Then we're going to throw an ice monkey right here. Again, nothing crazy. So what's so cool about this? 0, 1, 2. And then we're going to throw an ice monkey right here. Now, it is 2 mega pops, so the problem is you're kind of like, oh, well, what happens if they pop too much? Well, they don't. It's really not that big of a deal. So these 3 right here are going to make 98 that much simpler. If you guys wanted to, you could probably do the call to arms or try something like that, but you don't need to. This will be just fine. All we're going to do is we're going to hit there, and every time it pops up, just do it again. Now, if you want to and you get enough money for it, go for call of arms. I don't know if we'll even have enough money, but like I said, doesn't matter. Who cares? These guys are barely getting any pops right now. I would check, but I know I'll screw up on the overclock, so I just want to make sure everything's good. And yeah, pretty easy stuff, guys. It's going to get to this guy right here. That's why he's there. So it might look a little scary to you, but it's okay. We'll slow it down just to make sure. And then he'll just clap him over there, and then it'll be kind of good stuff. Let's see. Now, on the off chance, like I said, guys, I've done this like a bunch of times. So on the off chance, for whatever reason, your ice monkey doesn't get it there and it messes it up, I'm sorry, but it's worked 1,000 times for me on mobile, on PC, and I've had 0 issues. So hopefully for you guys, you experience the same awesomeness and not have any problems. Let me get this overclock, but you want to time these overclocks pretty good, like just right back to back, because you don't want to have any problems here. And he's going to pop these guys. Look at that. Look at that. Ice monkey will stop everything else. It's super scary though, right? Because look at all this big onslaught that's about to come through. As long as you can just keep taking them out like that, there you go. And 3 ice monkeys literally solved 98 that we were having issues with. And what's cool is that he has 1,600 pops, he has 600 pops, and he has 35 pops. So literally nothing. They've done nothing, but they've done so much. How is that even a thing? Whatever. All right, but we're gonna overclock this one again. These guys are a little scary though, these fortified DDTs. I don't like them, to be honest with you. And if it wasn't for Ice Monkey, I don't know, would he have done it on his own? I think he would have. I have faith. But now this one, guys. Now you're going to pop it. You're going to have more than enough time to pop it. But if you just want to be cooler and get this done a little quicker, do it like that. And this will just solve our problems a little faster and get the job over with. So just throw it on there as soon as it pops up. Hopefully it'll regen in time. We can do this even faster. So to call to arms, and then that one, overclock him. And this will just speed it up for us a little bit. Because it doesn't matter if it comes out. We're going to rock it with our Perma Brew and our MIB and whatever else we got. But guys, again, if this was a little too much for you and you do not want to rely on this ice monkey here at the bottom to get his 41 pops to save your life at the end, what you can easily do is take this over to logs, remove the ice monkeys, get the call to arms. Simple stuff. You'll even see 98. You don't even need to know into ability, because you'll just know. It'll be that simple. So this is a really easy one. I just made it harder by putting it on cubism. And by harder, I just mean putting a couple extra towers down, so it wasn't even that big of a deal. So like I said, go over to logs, don't use the ice monkeys, use the call to arms, and this thing will be a cinch. Super simple, and you guys will have zero problems. So I hope you guys like this. Hopefully it was fun for you, because it was fun for me. Throwing down 3 ice monkeys, who would have known could save you on 98 like that? Pretty cool stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.